Good evening, I'm Jennifer Grieve. This is a C News update. In news tonight, a Melbourne teacher who had sex with a Year 9 student 4 times has been sentenced to 18 months jail. Judge Francis Mullane said teacher David Barry Quinn had committed a gross breach of trust, although the student was a willing participant. In other news, commuters in Melbourne took an unexpected journey back in time this morning as former tram conductors got back on board trams in the CBD. Today marks the 10th year conductors have been missing from Melbourne's trams. Now they are pushing for the state government to bring them back.
It's 10 years since we've been gone. In Melbourne's memory, we're still strong.
Gone for a decade, but certainly not forgotten. This group of tram conductors want to be back on board Melbourne's trams.
I would love to see the conductors back on the W-class trams. Certainly in Chapel Street Parade and on the City Circle, mainly for the goodwill factor.
The group wants tram conductors returned to all City Circle trams by November this year. By 2010, City Circle trained conductors would then service trams from the city to inner suburbs. They say conductors could help implement the troubled Myki ticketing system.
The machines don't quite do it. They're faceless. And I think conductors, drivers just put a face on public transport today.
For over 100 years, tram conductors served Melbourne's community, becoming affectionately known as Connies.
The thing about the Connies was that they had a celebrity sort of status on one level. You had Frenchie, who was a juggling conductor, and he used to get fan mail.
Reintroducing conductors on trams would cost the government $3 million, on top of the $1 billion Myki Public Transport Smart Card. But the group believes the benefits far outweigh the costs.
A small sort of reintroduction onto the system, it would give us back those great social fabric opportunities.
A tram conductor in the 1970s, Kevin Tierney remembers a story a fellow conductor once recounted to him.
She had a passenger, a very old lady, she said, "You know what, dearie? The only hand I touch all day is yours when I receive the tickets and the change." And I think that sort of reflects what has been lost.
Give me a Connie any day, ya tram conductors, here we come.
To the weather now. Last night was Melbourne's coldest May night in almost 30 years, plunging to 2.7 degrees. It will be a slightly warmer day tomorrow, fine with a low of 4 and a top of 17 degrees. Geelong will see some fog, then a fine day with a top of 16 degrees. That's the C News update. I'm Jennifer Grieve. Good night.